getting the van ready. It is Wednesday evening and the van is going out on Friday afternoon. But I am working, I was working all day today, I'm working all day tomorrow, and then I've just got Friday morning to sort of get it prepped. Now, luckily the van is pretty clean because we cleaned it after the last, we obviously give it a deep clean after every trip out, even if it is me. But I thought as well that I would try and get as much of it done in the evening so that on Friday morning it's just going to be a case of getting the carpets completely cleaned and put back in. So you get to see me do some of that. So whenever our van is going out, we have a pre-hire checklist. So I am going to run through that just now, and I will probably speed it up in editing and add some music, like Benny Hill style or something. I'm not going to do any of the bedding today. I don't get any of the bedding done and put it in until the day that they're going, because I want it to be all perfect and cozy and stuff. I don't want it to be sat in here being cold and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, the bedding, the carpets, they get done. That's the interior stuff that gets done on the day. Plus we put in the water, completely fill the fuel, and get the cassette toilet ready and charge on the, we put it on the electric hookup as well for the morning before it goes out in the afternoon, just to make sure everything's ready. That way we can put the fridge on as well, make sure it's cold for people. So yeah, so for now it's everything else I'm going to check is here. You're going to see me going in and out because obviously anything that's not in here is in the house, so I'll have to go in and get it. I've left Spotify on the telly super loud for the dog because the fireworks are going off and it's stressing her out slightly. So I can't listen to anything whilst I'm doing it because my Spotify is linked to in there. So yeah, let's just crack on and see what we can get done today. So just checking the fire extinguisher and the fire blanket are there. And you get to come with me now whilst we check the alarms. I will also check these on the day. So we always check the smoke alarm and the carbon monoxide. We tend to do that a couple of times before it goes out just to make sure. So we've done that, I know that's in there, that's in there. So we've got our first aid kit as well, which for some reason is not hooked up, so I'm going to pop that in. So I'll show you what's actually in this, what cupboard I was just doing. So that was the cleaning cupboard I was doing. So you see we've got the fire extinguisher and the fire blanket there. First aid kit, I don't know if you see that in the corner. Cleaning brushes and all that kind of stuff. And then down here is where the bin and the water carrier is. And the light's not great, sorry. That's your step stool. Whilst you're here, that is not supposed to be in there. That would have been my recycling. So we'll pop that over there. And that should be alright. We will change that out. So, put you back round, pop you back over there. Hi. We always have one in the spare anyway. So that will come out now. Pop a fresh one on there. Should have really been done when it was cleaned. Pop that over there with other stuff. So, we can say that is the surface cleaner, bin bags, kitchen towel, cloths, air freshener, washing up liquid, washing up brush and sponge. Take that out. Silicone brush and the dustpan and brush are all in there. So we're now going to go and check in the bathroom. So we always provide lots and lots of toilet roll. I'm going to flip you around to show you. So yeah, here in this cupboard, we always provide toilet roll. And in this box, this is like an odds and sods box. So this is the toilet spray that we ask people to spray down the toilet. But we also have wet wipes, period bags, spare period kits, this kind of stuff, and hooks. These hooks are used to hang up stuff on the rail if you've got stuff that needs to dry. So we always have little provisions in there. You can see the towels haven't gone in yet. Hand soap is fine, plugs there. Everything else is all good. And then whilst I've got you facing this way, in this cupboard is where we have the air fryer, silicon electric kettle, gas kettle, and the toaster. Now this, it needs to be emptied, so we always keep a bottle of water in there. They don't want any of these additional extras that we sometimes provide, which is like pasta and stuff, so I'm going to take that out of there as well. But we will leave in the cling film and the kitchen cleaner. So, probably going to pause you whilst I check all that stuff off. But, oh, I take it all inside, should I say. But yeah, so the toilet stuff is all good. Right. So I'm going to pause. So now we're checking the kind of oven area and stuff. Like I say, it's all been cleaned, so I already know that it's cleaned fine. It's just about checking that everything that was taken out to be cleaned has been put back in and closed up properly. So at this point we're going to check the food. Well, we've done the food prep, so we know we've got that. Let's check. We've got our microwave pan. We've already checked those things, the air fryer and stuff. So now we're going to check in the drawers. So in the top drawer, we've got all our crockery and stuff, which I know is clean. Again, this is our... Now there's always a tea towel goes in here as well to stop it rattling. It's just that that's not coming yet. And then the bottom drawer is where we keep other things that people might need. So we'll pop that closed. And that is all that. These drawers I know are all empty. So in here we have fans, and we also have a bag of cables. So they're all in there. And I can see the hair dryer is in there as well. And then the privacy curtain is there. There. And then our basket of games is up there as well. These were all checked when it came back. I'm just double checking so I can tick it off. I can feel the H bracket. There's the silver screen and the dark. Oh, and we've got our lap tray there. And that's us. So that means that the van is completely provisioned to go apart from towels and bedding. So basically the sort of soft fabricy type stuff and carpets that we'll put back in on the day of it. Just don't like to leave them in at any other times. And like I say, we know that like everything is working because it was all double checked when it came back in. So that's all good. So that's the whole point of what I was doing, was just to double check that everything that we would usually provision the van with is here in place, ready to go. So that's fine. And like I said, it is at the actual day that we're going, that's when we'll do the external top-ups and checks and stuff like that. But you can see that we have quite a comprehensive checklist to go through. It's actually 2 pages long just for the pre-hire. And then when people come back, we have the complete clean down as well. So, yeah, that's, I think, I will bring you back on Friday morning. I'm going to pause it now, obviously, and then record again on Friday morning to show us putting all the bedding and stuff in and giving you an idea of how we prep the van. But we do take quite a lot of pride in prepping the van. We really want our hirers to have a great time in Wallace, so we try to make sure that we've got everything you're going to need or that you've requested, but not so much that he feels cluttered. But yeah, see you Friday morning. Morning. It's Friday morning. Getting ready for the hires, as you might have seen. One thing I have to do this morning, which I should have done the other night. I actually meant to do it last night, but I was really tired after work. I need to iron. So I am ironing our super cute Campervan single stuff just now, just to make it as nice as possible. So that's what probably my next hour looks like, to be honest. Get them all ironed, looking lovely, and get them into the van. Hopefully within the hour. That would be good. So that's the van prep already. So I'll do a quick walkthrough, just a last minute double check. See, all the lights are working. Again, we do another check of the smoke alarms. Yep. We've got our maps are in place. They're all there. Everything's looking pretty good around the front. We have got everything. Oh, sorry guys. Everything's set up in there. I already checked everything else. The fridge is on. Beds are made up. Yeah. So, sorry, you're probably going to get seasick from this video. I've got no control over this thing. So we are good to go. So we're just going to point you that way. I'm going to go and have a look at the back now. Just make sure everything's closed. I do around the back. So we've got the electric cable is in, the water cable is in, emergency stuff's in. All the tablets and stuff they're going to need, as in, sorry, the toilet capsules is what I meant, and water tablets are in there, chocks are in. So yeah, that's us. That's it. All good? Ready to go? Just doing one last check that everything is clean. Happy with everything. Windscreen's clean. Side of the van's looking good. It's on the charge just now. We'll just make sure we close that down for them. All good. So yeah, that's it. Here's hoping they have a good hire.